Alright, good morning. Continuing on here, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I still can't get to. I just realized that this game has chapters, which I wasn't aware of before. So next step is gonna be here in the Steel District. However, for that I'm gonna use a different loadout here. Specifically, I'm gonna use, I think, this one. The fact that she can keep me in the air with her attacks is definitely appreciated when it comes to that. Oh, I have another slot. When attacking in water. Materials from breaking objects, I'll just add it. Craftorium. I did unlock new stuff to craft. A bunch of it apparently even. Evasive fragrance. Increases invincibility period when dodging. Sounds okay. Damage taken when defense for a set period. Restores 1 HP every 4 seconds. So it's afflicted with status effect and cures it. One-time use. Or increase attack power for a set period. I'm just gonna craft them all if I can. And then Central Stratum Bangle. Right. Craft these as well if I can, which I can't. You do actually offer a lot of stuff. And a relic refinery. Can I upgrade any of the ones I have equipped? Yes. And there are some I simply just straight up cannot enhance. Okay. Then we'll just enhance from the top. Attacking on the ground. I think I'll probably mostly be attacking from the air. But yeah, currently plan a Steel District. See if we get new abilities. If yes, use them in a backtracking way. Steel District, yes. I forgot to equip my new items. And I honestly thought I set the punch. Not the rocket first. Okay, yeah, so the scythe here definitely just shrekking through enemies quicker. I have 2 password. I'll take the lower one first. Okay, that's just a respite. That's great. That does allow me to switch out the fist here. And that is fine, I think. Now that button. Okay, so we have an inferno below. This guy's position not great. Ow. Well, that was stupid. Oh wait, I can move up here. Okay. I have to relearn the difference between, because the parry in Blasphemous is on the right button, not on the right trigger. I'm just gonna dodge something like this. There is probably some treasure to be had here. Huh. Arena Town is located here. It's where homunculi are made to fight each other for sport. The homunculi here were all chosen by Declan. There's all kinds of illegal stuff going on with how they've been kitted out. Monsters. To make matters worse, they've been roaming the streets ever since the riots. Watch your back. What are you doing here, kid? Say no police for once. There is a door below here, yeah. Aha, I see you. Just straight up fucking ninja homunculi. Not ninja technically, I don't think. I'm gonna go up first. Gonna go up it now. Those are more ninja than the ones with the swords. Okay. I don't think I like you. Also, apparently it's burning here. Heavily so. Tomorrow's a big day for the kids. I'm going to take care of dinner and you can add little presents. Maybe stuff to toy. I remember loving those as a kid myself. Either way, I can't wait to see what you pick out. I feel like he didn't get to. This background music reminds me of some other song, but I can't place it right now. Okay, these guys definitely hurt way too much to get hit by them. Speaker restores 2% SP every 4 seconds. That actually sounds kinda useful, and here we have a lasers, which I can't interact with in any way currently. Okay, they have kunai. They are in fact ninjas. Okay, can just go like that. Oh, this is for the return trip from up there. Okay. He's a jumper. Okay, so this is for the return trip, yeah. Well, you look intimidating. You are taking on the arena tower too? Let's do this already. So this is where the arena tower is, huh? You feel like you're a mini-boss, and equipment. Let me actually get the 2 SP per second. And you give me additional SP. Ooh, okay. I have to comment from the top. He just jumped to his doom. I forgot I need to crochet. Oh, they have ice bombs. Holy shit, you hurt. I like how this looks with the stone lamps. Also, if I saw it correctly just now, the hair is part of her outfit and not actually on her. Which makes sense because all the other dudes are also bald. This is definitely very Eastern inspired. Thankfully I can't just... He has an extending stick? That's kind of funny. I have an extending fist. The stick deals more damage. Okay. They have weird attack delays. The Nola is definitely better for traversal than Ryland. And I completely forgot I can use that. I should use that, so just for more scrap. Oh. Wrong button. Again. I pressed the right bumper instead of right trigger. Red button instead of red trigger. What is this song reminding me of? I don't remember. Magic amplifier to unlock abilities. Don't want to go back to the arena. I don't want. So he is not too enthused about it. Unlike the one with the Oni mask. I overlooked the bomb. This feels like if I go down, yeah, it's directly above. So that is how I unlock the shortcut to here. He's still just jumping to his death every time. Uppercut. I do like the uppercut. Extendo spear, so he swirls a spear before he does the extendo. Okay, this one better. So the next ability and last I should get is an autonomous one. You and you're throwing ice bombs the ways. Okay, shortcut unlocked. Not gonna rest right now. They do kind of have the problem of being completely unable to hit you if you're like not on a like on a wall, and I mean the ones with the bombs. This is an interesting area. To the right first. Okay, item, materials. Oh, scrap. Even better. This is definitely more combat-centric comparatively to the, like, more like puzzle movement of the Magic Academy. Yo! I'm gonna be honest, I absolutely love this kind of stuff, and I don't know why. With the rings on it. Okay, we have a grimoire for more craft options. Meaning we need more materials. To be fully honest, this is probably also gonna be a bitch to backtrack through. Fox Mask. My friends are imprisoned within Declan's estate. For the sake I must fight. Well, we can change that. Arena Tower, welcome to the Arena Tower, a frenzied feast of mighty homunculi created by the sorcerer Declan. Predict the outcomes of these death matches between homunculi and claim your prize. Yeah, okay, Declan sounds more and more like a dick. That was, I believe, pretty obvious from the get-go. And I don't think we have a choice but to take part if we want to proceed. Anything up here? No. Right, let me check the map. There is a path here, which I could go to right now. You go back down. You can very slightly see where the lines go. Fugitive researchers note, humans that have become blighted to the reign of death are cursed to eternal life and cannot die. In light of this, it was decided they would be repurposed into vessels of course for homunculi. These homunculi are then sent to the lower stratum and put to work at the disposal site at 9, so tasked with investigating the depths. When did we abandon our hopes and dreams to embark on this thankless endeavor? I thought that the homunculi were related to the blighted in some way. Okay, door. But I wasn't aware that they literally just are the blighted. Okay, now we go to the left. I'm surprised I haven't really seen any mimics lately. And then this is technically to get up there, so... Right. Not really needed. Meaning I have explored all there is here. And I'm gonna go back down, if I actually get there. Am I happy that the scythe outranges these things and their poison breath? Right. It's an elevator section. Lovely. Just gonna leave you there then. Am I lucky I have a parry? Materials, I would also take that big sword. Ah shit, I'm burned. I always kind of forget that those are a thing. Okay, have a level up. There's a door again. And there's the weird, like, cyber growth. Oh, flamethrower. Why is everything on fire, though? That is quite the gauntlet. I will be honest, I think I'm gonna switch back to the... to the magic bullet one. Do you just burn to death? No. Elevator, however, I'm just gonna go back down again. Oh wait, is this the Reign of Death? Is it active? In Ender Lilies it was always active. The Reign of Death was always there. Okay, I just learned that enemies regenerate their health when you leave the screen. Which is a good thing to know. Well, I fucked up my parry again. That is quite the path we took there, so... rest, switch my enhance. What can I enhance? Gun. No. I can upgrade the gun. Or the thrust jump. Upgrade the thrust jump. You can very clearly see who of them I prefer. This seems good, this seems good. Here. Right, Carapace, get me... reflective Carapace. Ignore the others, they're not relevant. And we have 1 SP. Close. I'm pretty sure I could do this without the elevator as well. It's not really all that much faster and it's a lot more complicated. Okay. I just jumped into the fire like an idiot. I wonder if there's ever gonna be one that just heals you on parry. Okay, if you're directly next to them, it deals 103 damage. If you're a bit off, it deals 35. Well, you're lacking a bit of range there. Alright. So for these guys it's easy to just leave the area before they fire. That's another elevator section. This one, however, I feel goes down. And skips a bunch on the left. Oh, there's a different elevator up here. You know what? I'm gonna come back later. I can't. It is blocked. Okay, nothing on that side. I'm surprised that there wasn't a respite in between. Not what I wanted to use, but I'll take it. You know what? I'll come back later. Is this just already the arena tower? Ooh, I wait for that one. You talk. For those who created Rectan, there is no escape from the unceasing violence. I too must return to the arena tower. That means I have now spoken with 3 people who might very well be mid-bosses. Child Fragment, haven't found one of those in a while. This definitely feels like I can continue somehow on the left side. Okay, I cannot jump up there. Doesn't appear like there's anything up there anyway. Okay, I'm gonna go down first and see if down actually includes... It is a shortcut. It allows to open a door. Okay, so that's the arena tower. Why is it on fire? Is it the arena tower? Where does old Declan then just get a kick out of watching Humunka took it out? He went and turned it into a betting pool. There's hardly any people left in the city, but one of the things I like in the arena tower. Declan. The one and only big shot aristocratic milieu scum ruled steel the strict create Humunka Acro. And also the little spider's uncle. And what do we have here? Was another word tuners were allowed to participate. We aren't here to take part. Just as well, the homunculi here may well be mad, but they are not mutants. First, they thirst for battle, created by Declan for the sole purpose of battling in the arena tower. Even with the audience of bloodthirsty humans gone, it makes little difference. They still fight with all their might. Such is the whole lot, we know little else. That is, with the exception of number 7, cursed to be a mutant, trapped here and forced to battle against his will. Number 7. He was once a bodyguard and aide to Declan himself, our brother, created along with the rest of us. Your tuner is able to liberate Humunculus through your art of tuning, are you not? If you seek Declan, consult number 7. He is at the top of the tower. And should he regain his sanity in the process, perhaps I shall someday have the chance to lock blades with him, as more than a mere mutant. I want to find Declan. I know, and I'd like to hope there's number 7 and 2. Arena tower. 2 must return to the arena tower. Okay, and then there are elevators. I can somehow climb the outside, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this looks like a proper bench. Back then, I never imagined they would come when we would journey alongside one another. What was Lilac as a baby? Brimming with curiosity, brave as well, cannot recall Lilac ever shying away from Humunculus. So, no different from now. The innocent of youth yet lingers. You and the other may have made far more pleasant company at one time. An unfounded claim, I'm sure. Strong still, it would seem she had quite a bit of trust with Lady Lilia. Homunculus from the upper start was associated with housemaids, and yet you were in a company of frosted tuners. You joined the lower star depth survey team at your own request. I recall it was a most secretive investigation. I did. Just what happened with Lilia. About the chief of tuner. I always want to go to the arena tower, but Jordan wouldn't let me. Must be of good. The chief of tuner? Yeah, him and his buddy, Ryborg. I never did get along with Ryborg, way too serious or damn good. Matter of fact, it's when me and Jordan split up. That explains why he chose to remain hidden when we met Jordan. I wouldn't have taken you for the meek sort. You think you're any different? I'd never met Jordan before, but even I could not tell not to mess with him. I wasn't certain what to make of him myself. Well, he's dead now. And Ryborg killed him. Okay, so I go to the right, go up, fight something, go to the left, go up, fight something. Okay. I will keep that for later, I think. What I'm gonna do currently is gonna go back up. The elevator takes its turn. So down here it's platforming and up then it's a battle. Get really annoyed that I can't remember what this song reminds me of. However, instead of waiting until this thing arrives down here, I'm just gonna go up. Well, too early. Oh yeah, please all stand in a line. If I just hang around above them, it feels like they can't really do anything about that. So you die first. Two items. A magic amplifier. To upgrade at that point, I think Jorvan is the only one I have. And Arena Tower Demon Mask. Increases damage dealt by Carapace counterattacks by 25%. And again, instrument fashioned by the Sorcerer Declan for use by tuners. I said that in the past, an event would be held in the Arena Tower where tuners would compete with one another while wearing masks reminiscent of demons. Well, that changed to Homunculi, but is otherwise basically the same. Okay. Go here. And then this time we go down. Ow. Holy shit. Carapace counterattacks I don't think includes the Shackled Beast. Okay, we have jumpers. Chief Attuner's Ring. Speed gained when attacking increases by 10%. A ring that does display its price in the arena town, stolen during the chaos that ensued during the riots. It has been fashioned using magicite of exceedingly high purity and is said to have belonged to the Frost's chief attuner. The fact that it kind of didn't, because he didn't have it, disproves that a little bit. Ow. That was pretty good aim of her. That as well, holy shit. Have a sub. And I ran into that. Right, I'm gonna have to leave for a second, sorry about that. Alright, continuing then. Down. However, it's probably faster from here. And it also allows me to do this one. Too early. So they're just standing in like alcoves here. This is definitely a lot of platforming. Thought it would be a hidden wall there. Oh, what are you doing here? How did you get here? How's it going? Livia? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. No, you're catching on, but hey, check this out. Avian remains. Parts from a homunculus resembles a bird and what looks like the remnants of a claw. Someone else might have further insight to offer. But looks like could come in handy, doesn't it? I wonder. It looks like a bird, but owl. Oh, is it a bird homunculus? I knew it. It's part of homunculus and it looks just like Munin. The core is in bad shape from being buried for so long, but it hasn't gone inert. You could find a way to help it. It could be a friend of Munin's. Of course. But how? Where? Where do I... Again, how did she get here? Oh, I just realized they just have... What are those called? In German it's Sprinkler. Like fire retardant. Alright. Can I actually... I can not activate it while I'm hanging off of it. Have magic bolt. Over here. How do I get over there? Not like this. Let's close. 1, 2, 3, jump. Alright. Another jumped fragment. It's good enough. Cool, okay. Next step is activating the lower door, just so I have it done. Can I go further up here? No. The buff actually lasts quite a while, apparently. I still don't understand why everything is on fire. Materials. Scrap. Okay, you are open. Everything down here is done. couldn't continue there because of the lasers. Can't continue there, can't continue there. So the arena tower is actually just the next step. Equip relics. You cost 4. Actually, I could just go ahead to the craftery and see if I can get... Where is it? Here. Can get new stuff. Also, talk with the other tuner who had Moonin in the first place. Charmed ore for life. That is 20 life. Is it worth 5,000? Could be. How many do I have? 9,800. Get me the bangle here. 3 more. That should allow me to equip... Yeah. I expected that it would be him. Hey, how have you been? It does actually look similar to Moonin. Looking good, Moonin. What's this? What is it? Wait, is it Hugin? This doesn't look like a mutant's doing. Scores on attack 2. Can we fix him? Give me a minute. That's my area of expertise. Do they get a second goal? You did it. Your monkey sure is something. As long as the core still works, they'll come back from anything. Moonin and Hugin both belong to the chief tuner. He gave him to my big brother and me. My brother and I was going at each other, and they keep telling us to knock it off and learn to get along. I got Moonin and he got Hugin, but then the mutants got him. Hugin, I'm glad you made it. Now that you're back, you should be with Moonin. Right in your hands now. Well then, see you around. I'll keep doing what I can from here. Hugin, okay, human can stand for reconnaissance restored by the tuner Heath. Hugin and Moonin's true potential comes to the force of hair. Hugin is a moment of Heath's late brother who lost his life to the reign of death. Right, so you follow and attack enemies in time with dodges. Okay, that sounds interesting. However, I kind of prefer parrying, so... where's the mask? I can't afford upgrading it? No, unfortunately not. And hands. What do you have? Magic amplifier, new model parts. Flaming feather. Flaming feather, flame in time with dodges. The feather travel far and can affect the blaze status effect. Poison cloud. Right. I'm just gonna upgrade both of them. Yeah. Upgrade you as well. And then I can still upgrade the... No, I can't, because you also need a magic amplifier. Increase attack power, increase the number of hits, increase the number of projectiles. What is your tuner art? Brave Wind. Which I assume increases my attack power? Increase the attack power for duration. Right. So toss him for you. Do I take the... There is a slight internal cooldown. Did I not just switch abilities? Okay, arena tower, let's see. I can see how that could get annoying. Oh no, homunculus, oh my god. Oh, the viewers. Who live only to fight, an unending cycle of death on the road. Bask in the first combatant leaves to fight number 20. They just have numbers? That's kind of broad. Arena Tower welcomes its newest challenger, a younger tune, a rare treat indeed. Combat Puppet number 20. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna play with Hugin. I do like that it's not just another what would it be? You hang around and do stuff, which there were 2 of those in the lilies. A bird and a dog. But I prefer him having like his own triggers. But it's a trigger I don't really play with a lot. With the dodging. Since I do prefer parrying. The fuck you mean you can dodge that? Right. You did. Keep going. Presenting our next challenge, the most elegant and efficient killer at number 14. Okay, I need to do those in order. Without rest in between. She has the ice grenades. The problem with the ice grenades is that even if I parry them, they still deal damage. Maybe you can save number 7. Apparently they like number 7. I expected him, yeah. Okay, that is a different. That is a different. Didn't expect the shockwave, right? And I assume I have to fight the others again as well. Yep. Well, too early. Too early? Way too early. The key... yeah. I expect the attacks to come out earlier than they do. Forgot my ult. Should have healed in between. But I'm trying to get them as flawless as possible. I believe I get 1 heal back after every fight. Okay. The kick is a problem. The kick kind of kills me. Even though the kick does less damage. There we go. Alright, yeah, I get one back. Combat Puppet number 14. I honestly don't like that naming convention. I prefer my murder robots to have names. Oh, it automatically heals me. If I have full flasks. It's one shockwave only, not multiple. But the shockwave is exactly where I am standing. Oh, the third hit has longer reach. Good to know. I kind of want to just parry. Also, I completely forgot I have more relic slots, don't I? Relic. I have 3 more relic slots. Toss this, get me the mask. Would honestly be kind of nice. That is always a lot. I always feel like it's really cool when the changes you do in your inventory show up on the character itself. Like, for example, if you equip a relic here that it shows on the character. That probably is always a lot of money to produce. I'm so focused on the kicks now that I don't get the earlier sword swing. I think he has a different running animation before he does it, but for that he needs to actually run, and means I need to be away from him. Well, I was lucky that I had that ready. Alright, number 1, or number 20. Number 14. I immediately hit that again. Stupid ice. I also completely forgot to turn my owl on. Okay, number 50. How many of them are there? At least 56, I guess. Fuck. Don't forget the owl this time. Just juggle them. Ow. Okay, number 56. Too early. The whirlwind is a really nice form to just have a heal. Alright. 18 at the summit, the undefeated champion, number 7. Let's see him then. We found him, number 7. He has 3 swords and a gourd. Do I fight where I can't stand him and shall be struck down? Ow! Okay. He's quick. Oh, and I have to do the others again. Okay. Well, I really wish I had a Mikiri counter there. The fact that in Sekiro you can Mikiri counter people kicking you is still a bit of a... still a bit weird. Okay. I wonder if the ones back there are other combat puppets. Like, are those numbers 1 through 13 without the 7? And then, like, numbers 21 to 55? She definitely fights more defensive. Hate the stupid ice bombs. Alright, beneath me. Can you stop dodging that? I don't think I've hit that attack on anything yet. Too early. Okay. Oh, he betrayed Declan himself. So he shows the eye glow before he attacks. But I kind of feel like I'm not quick enough to react to that. At least not with a parry. Also, my owl wasn't out. Fuck. Need to keep my owl in mind. So, if I see that correctly, he's not gonna be a spirit I can use in combat. Simply because I'm already full. That was a very good number 25. I'm honestly thinking whether I might want to equip my sword here. Finally, someone got hit with it. Okay, technically it hit, I guess. Fuck. Bad positioning. careful. I like how these homunculi are all just literally made for combat. Like for no other purpose than being in an arena, and all of them are just like, yo, can you save our boy? Okay, the third attack apparently has a bit of a delay in. Have to use another heal. Okay. And a level up, which very slightly increases my stats. Like, extremely slightly. Is that a bell back there that was melted down? Holy shit. I can definitely see why the other three aren't able to beat him. Owl. Don't forget the owl. Okay, one minor pet peeve. But until now, the red eyes were always used to show mutants. But these three are, as per our previous interactions with them, not mutants. They should have blue eyes. Ow. Uppercut. I fucking missed the attack again. I fucking missed the attack again! I dodged into that, I deserve to lose here. I also had the feeling that his like air slice with the 3 slices above me actually removes my owl. Like it kind of severs, deactivates it. However you wanted to call it. Oh, we went up in damage from 155 to 157. Okay. Very good, number 20 fight. very good number 14 fight. No dodging this time. Okay, that was the best we've gotten through these 3 fights yet. Holy shit, he hurts. Not as clean as the one before, but good enough. Okay. Sometimes she exclusively spams the ice grenades, and sometimes she throws the kunai in. A bit weird that the tornado apparently doesn't do damage from him. I think I'll equip the sword. Let's see how that works. Sword. Actually had less damage because the scythe is upgraded more, so yeah, let's keep it with that. She fucking dodged again. Do not stand in the ice. Too early. You know, for how easy it is apparently to miss with that attack, it doesn't deal that much damage. Alright, have my defense up. Okay, so you can dodge that, and it does indeed remove the owl. Oh, here's a double hit attack. That's a 2-hit combo. Uppercut. Okay. He's missing a second phase, but the fact that he basically has the 3 others before him, I feel counts. I think Gilroy has turned mutant as well. The Blade of the Priestess is truly dreadful. I suspected you'd take over House Melius after Kane's passing. Declan? What the fuck is that? We need something that surpasses even Gilroy. My work is far from done. These puppets will not do. They are far too frail for even amusement. No, 7. You know what must be done. Bring me another. Another what? How many homunculi is there now? No more. It ends here. Is Declan... Does that mean that he killed Declan? Then who is in control? You'd think I would turn mutant and succumb to the madness. Thank you for bringing me to my senses. Why was the chief attuner with Declan? How is Declan connected to the Frosts? I don't know much of that other man, but I do remember Declan was close to Abelia, which Abelia was the head attuner of the Frosts before Joran, I think. Declan, that man began to meet after he learned of the passing of Lady Abelia. Is Declan not dead? I thought I had ended him, but he had become a homunculus himself. A tyrant that brought homunculi into this world only to torture and oppress his own creations. I will not stand for it. To this day, many of us suffer at his hands. We must deal with this decisive blow while he's still weak. And I just realized how fucking tall Nola is comparatively to everyone else. Well, with the exception of the beast, I guess. But why create homunculi only to treat them this way? There are those from House Melius who believe that Declan's descent to madness has to do with Abelia. But I, for one, choose to believe that the man's very soul is rotten to its core. The man that created the homunculi. I must see this matter close to my own 2 hands. Will you help me? I don't want to see any more homunculi being hurt either. We'll do what we have to. Cooldown ability. Oh, we do get more abilities. A common homunculus specially modified by the sorcerer Declan. His body was meticulously picked out from a tribe of warriors hailing from a foreign land and subjected to a series of experiments that imbued it with a formidable strength. His peculiar appearance and exotic weaponry that reflected Declan's eccentric taste. Repulsed by Declan's treatment of homunculi, he plotted in secret to slay him. So, homunculi in this universe are not technically speaking homunculi, as in artificial humans, but more like cyborgs? Number 7's ability attack and sync with Lilac's own movements. They allow for a versatile range of approaches to enemies in uncertain exploration. Number 7 requires a cooldown period in between uses. No. Okay, gate is open. Pick that up. Magicite Hairpin, each time an enemy is defeated, the time until a cooldown ability can be reactivated is reduced by 30%. That is kinda neat. Colorful ornament holding a piece of magicite exported from a foreign land. It is meant to help maintain the standing of the wearer's hair, given by Declan to his favorite marionette. Okay, I assume the item on the left side... Oh, you're all here now. Safe number 7. You have my thanks. Why are your eyes not blue? I mean, you're dead. Rest assured I will not forget us. And number 20. Ah, you did it. Safe number 7. If you ever need anything, just ask. Abilities. Cooldown. Swift dash ending in a resolute slash. The direction of this ability can be controlled by quickly turning and landing in the desired direction. The Arcane Blade. Shadow Eater. Very edgy. Cloaked and magic. It is said to be so sharp there is nothing it cannot cut. Can I enhance your abilities? I can give you Thunder and Flower, which is Spitting Slash that charges with lightning, inflicts a shock status effect. Can be steered when moving by moving while it is active. The Arcane Blade tethered to Thunder, Cracker with electric power. It is said to be inspired by torture devices. Also very edgy. And that's Hail Dance. An upward Spitting Slash. It also has an Ice Prison. It fires projectile of ice as it rises. It inflicts a free status effect. Lana can move while this ability is active. The Arcane Blade Ice Prison steeped in frigid mists, which was created by Declan as an education triangony. He sounds so fucking edgy. A series of slash with 3 blades. This ability hits everything in sight. Special technique number 7 has mastered through surviving counter spells in the arena tower. That does sound rather useful. Right. So you move me forward. Question. You have a long cooldown. But I can afterwards just use normal traversal techniques. So this is definitely the traversal homunculus. Can I just move straight up with that? No. Alright. Garment fragment. And this is just an alcove. Okay. This does offer me new options of traversal in some areas, like here. And over here. I think I should definitely be able to get this item with that. However, first I'm gonna go to the right. How useful it is in combat, actually, it always stashes forward. So I cannot use it while standing still. Declan's estate. Declan is here, and this is where he will meet his end. You don't look too healthy. Okay, the sword slash also hits behind. There is something further up, isn't there? I think I need the ice rising thing. What are those fish? Weird fish homunculi. But they have very telegraphed attacks. She dodged. These are the underwater growths I can't get through yet. Yeah. And then there is a gate. Declan's records, number 78, fusion with beast from Crimson Forest, blight influence, increased muscle strength, hair loss, mental confusion. Number 79, combat organism based on number 7, increased aggression, partial physical mutation. Number 99, priestess specimen obtained from a Belia, experiment failed, recycling what is usable. Okay, so you kind of need... Did he just make himself sex dolls? That looks like he made himself sex dolls. What a foul place. Healing! Hoot hoot! What's wrong? Quite interesting. This is soothing. Like, what are you doing? And just never get tired of watching them. They are owls. They are the best type of bird. I'm already tired. The outside world. Still the most unique demeanor, the weapons and equipment alone. The abilities I wield, along with every one of my belongings, appear to be from some far-off land, all part of Declan's proclivities. In truth, these stylings are rather common within Declan's residence. It was not until I ventured outside that I realized how uncommon they are. A foreign nation. I wonder how many are out there. Like at least 2. I believe one of them is known as Land's End. I'd like to see it someday. Each time an enemy is defeated, reduce. That does sound great. Right, do I continue here or do I go backtrack first? I think I go backtrack first. So... how do I get to here easiest? Probably from the... yeah, screw the elevator. Yeah, this is probably easier than using the elevator and dodging all day. Call up the elevator. Just so I don't accidentally fall down. Okay, this is just straight up dead end. It is possible there is something on the far left side. I should probably use that first, because then I can use it again. but I'm not getting quite close enough yet. I think I can do that though. Right. What I think I'll do is full rotation, dash, dash, full rotation, dash, full rotation, dash, full rotation. Nope. Maybe still full rotation in between dashes. So jump, full rotation, dash, full rotation. Okay, there is a cooldown in between that. So full rotation, dash, dash, full rotation, jump, full rotation, dash, full rotation, dash. Ah, so close. Okay, this is not gonna work out. That one. Maybe with the sword, because the sword has a 4th combo attack. Oh, it just works now for some reason. Origin Gem Core. Components can be used to unlock enhanced abilities. Right, that's the last upgrade material. So then, next. I don't think I can get through the lasers still. But I could grab that item to the right there. Also, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We are still missing 2, but there's lasers in the way. Enhance. What can I enhance? I can enhance you. Increases mobility. Or the Seeker. No, that's the Gust Wing from Hugin. I could increase you. But honestly, I think I'll upgrade you. Lunar Manifestation, Hail Dance, and Thunderflower. That is definitely... That clan is absolutely a weeaboo. Alright. Same here. Only in good. Yep, okay. Count fragment. Not sure if that was worth it, but I'll take it. And then on this side there's probably something on the left which I can't get to. Down there we have a gate. This is done. There we have a gate. Here we have... Oh! This I can probably do. Alright, I forgot I don't have my Perry Boy anymore. The enemies down here remind me the most of the Blighted from Ender Lilies. Right, wait until we have our thing again. It It should definitely be possible. I just need to not fuck it up like that. Or I'm an idiot and I could have done this a long time ago. I thought that goes up. Vivid claws increase damage dealt to enemies inflicted with status effects by 15%. Claws that once belonged to a homunculus, Declan surrounded himself with the homunculus most pleasing to his eye. It is said he literally just made himself sexless. It is said that they provided him with both company and protection. That's why they all look like. That's why they all have like courtesan kimonos, or whatever they're called. I don't think they're technically kimono. Not entirely sure. There's the growths in the way. There is the blight flower, which we, or at least I, still don't know what to do with. Here we have a growth, which we can't get through yet. Here we have the lasers. Here we have the door and a growth, which I can't actually get through. It's not one that can be dealt with by running through it. Getting the necessary speed would also be a bit difficult there. They are just simple contact damage. They don't actually fight. Except trying to grab you. Missed something, huh? Oh, probably. Right, probably on the right area there. Deleted. I forgot my owl. Axe. Yeah, there's an item up there. The problem is I kinda don't want to use number 7 in combat because I want to use him for exploration. A jumped fragment, okay. Are those cages? They are. Do you want to be added to the collection? You'll be well cared for just like us. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. Also, you are not well cared for. What the fuck? Yeah, this stuff really looks at itself and thinks, yep, that's what good care looks like. While it's sitting in a literal jail cell. Birds etched into cell. The tuna came today, but the girl who's always with wasn't told me about favorite food the last time it called bread. Always happy when I see, but today I'm like a different person. I'm scared. Hate me now. How terrible. What is a child doing here? You should go before Declan finds you. More germ cells. I can't see anything, hear anything. Okay, yeah, he's probably deserving death. You look different. You have hair. But you're kind of missing an arm. Also, the fact that that's people, and not just artificially created things, makes it even worse. A man called Declan. Declan turned himself into homunculus. He dreaded the prospect of death. In this land plagued by the rain of death, he sought desperately a means to survive. If he was close to Rebellion, the Frost Priestess, it was almost certainly because she was said to possess eternal life. And this place, I had no idea something like it existed. After the passing of the Lord, he came into conflict with Gilroy and fled here, from where he has continued to operate. The estate is a reflection of his twisted soul. One can only imagine what would happen to this nation with Declan to rule it. I kind of can imagine, and it ain't great. Just sort of cage with people in it. Scrap. They do not have any vertical aiming, which honestly makes them rather easy to deal with. Okay, they can swim up and down. Also, I parried too early. Okay, somehow I get above the... Probably using that. Item. An unopened transformer, which I think is for... the scythe. Which is good. Right. Delete. There is a growth on the water which I can't get through yet. Otherwise, this is just an idiot cage. Also, this is heavily toxic water, not the normal toxic water that we had down in the crystalline realm. Headless gold statue, chance of obtaining something useful upon defeating enemies. A lustrous and mysterious statue that has the power to bring good fortune to the bearer. The word desire is engraved into it, but with its hat missing, it remains unknown just what it is meant to symbolize. Okay, I just go the wrong way around. Yeah, they're only contact damage, but pretty beefy contact damage. And they also electrolyze or electrocute. Okay. So they can mutate into the plant things. Which I think I'll continue from here. Sage's study. Not sure I'd call him a sage. I hate the idea of enemies just transforming like that. I do not like that melee attack. These enemies are a bit on the more difficult side. I'm gonna check something. Can enhance abilities? I can increase the axe. Increases combo speed. You know what? Let's try it. Here, and then the ice fist there. Can I freeze them? I can. However, they then just transform immediately. And it seems I cannot freeze the transformed version. At least not as easily. Another courtesan. Number 47. Do you remember me? We have business with the head of the household. You. Are you not the one that betrayed Declan? If you seek Master Declan, she'll need to use the rear entrance to the estate. It is sealed with magic. The key is with someone I'm close with. Number 49. She's imprisoned within the cells. Find her and mention my name. Declan's cruelty knows no bounds. Please, stop him. We intend to. So much for well cared of. Okay, so this is the room we were just in. Okay, you can freeze the... Okay, there is an item behind a growth gate. I hate that melee attack. But these are rather easily parable if you actually have the timing for it. Right, since the freezing doesn't really work, I'm gonna go back to the rocket punch, to the punch. Blazing fist. And also, I don't know if I like the axe all that much. I'm gonna try it a little bit. Switch this one to the pyro thing. Which unfortunately does not have a different color. Okay, they transform after too much damage, but if you kill them in time, they don't. do we have in here? A grimoire! Either that or they transform up the break damage. I didn't know you can let yourself fall down. I forgot there's water down here. It feels like the axe, despite being slower, has lower range. Honestly, jail cells are over here, so I'll just go there. Not sure why I tried to go fight through that. Number 49, we heard from number 47 about a key. I stole it from Declan, take it. Yeah, she's just missing an arm. A key that unlocks the re-entrance to Declan's estate as well as various magic gates. As the administrator of the Sorcerer's Academy, Declan was considered land of Hume's foremost practitioner of magic. However, once he dedicated himself to studying homunculi, his obsessive nature drove him to isolating himself in his home, seldom interacting with the outside world. I was going to give it to number 47, but I can't move. Free her for me. Okay. Question, can you attune that man if he was already like absolutely fucking nuts before becoming a homunculus? Well, she's gone. Well, that ain't great. Well, she be slamming. I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm gonna equip Ryborg for this area. Because it feels like I'd want to stay at range. So, Ryborg. We do keep the rocket, the blazing fist, the dash, and the seeker. Actually, you know what? Give me the bombardment. It would honestly be great if you hit anything. I really need to unlock the other abilities of Ryborg. But especially for this attack, you just want to stay at range. And then the gun is better. Yeah, so she lost her head. Door opened from inside. Declan, use me the variant, put an end to him, please. Echo was set to go inert upon mutation. How cruel. That's just like he's probably watching us from within the estate. Special alloy amplifier. Like, can you kill him? Is that an option? Hate that attack. Absolutely hate it. Maybe I'll go down first. Okay, left is probably the big room. Yeah, they either transform after too much damage, or after just a while being in combat. Honestly, from what I've seen, I think he's the only one that's treating him this way. The homunculi, that is. Everyone else was mostly cordial with him. Bloodstained Diary, another one of us sent to the cells. How many does this make now? Declan enjoys summoning homunculi to see how they react. Number 7 was strong, so he got sent to the arena tower for trying to defy Declan, but most just get sent to the cells and we'll never see them again. Or they just transform randomly. That's the other option. I definitely feel like gun is the correct solution for these guys. Okay, we have a respite here. And a concubine to talk with. Enhance abilities, what can I enhance? Ooh, I can get this. Piercing beam. If you are here to bring an end to the clone, he is presently submerged in that therapeutic tank there. Wait, back there? Oh. A tuner rat. It is most regrettable that you have been allowed to reach all the way here. But unfortunate that it should be the vessel of a priestess. Rejoice, for I, Declan, thus declare you a subject worth of study. Give yourself unto me. A boss fight just underwater. So he charges at you. Do I keep the gun for boss fight? I think I keep the gun for boss fight. However, the bombardment won't be that great, so... Spec to Seeker. He two-shots me. However, he is very telegraphed, so I think I can parry him. I just need to get the timing right. Also, I think I might want to get the electric thing. And honestly, like, get me the other electric thing as well. This one. I think I need a little bit more health. Maybe. But are there any item? Oh, I can buy one. Right, let's just go buy health. He deals 152 damage per head slam, which is apparently, I think, his main type of attack. I have 280, so I need 25 more health or more defense, which 5% HP is regained when timed correctly. That sounds good, but I don't think it's actually good. I can't afford you. Fuck. Sure, get me special alloy parts. Upgrade relics. Oh, I should take the more damage in water. Definitely take that. He has smelly earrings. You know what? I'll just equip that for gathering. I should probably always have that equipped. I assume it's gonna be just materials or... It's just gonna be materials and scrap, probably. Actually, any one of you... Nope, that's wrong. Not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to the old city here. Anything new here? You are back down here, are you? The chief of Juna? I see. I couldn't confide in anyone either. You know, I was an orphan from the lowest stratum. He was the one that saved me, and yet I know nothing about the man I owe my life to. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself now. So, your grand lift's back in order. Your tunes told me what you did. Doing my part too, run my old shop back in Central City. Calm man, it's all myself, but I've left an apprentice of mine in charge. I'll be right by you as much as I would. Make sure to stop by when you're in Central City. Right. So nothing else here. Nothing new. I now have 300 health, which I don't think is quite enough. But it should allow me to survive a normal attack. I'll take the reflective carapace again. This one. I think this is just gonna be my boss set. Then you, I think I can toss for the 20% when attacking in water. And just 10% less damage taken. And also, since we don't need to pierce anything here, you are probably better. Alright, again. Also, that man really was like, I can't be anything, I'm gonna fucking remove my legs. Gonna remove my legs and just be a fish. bubble. Honestly, the guy was harder when he actually aimed at me. With the magic reflect, you don't get attuned. Wait, do you have another phase? He's gone. That's... Quickly, the restoration device. I must heal his body, heal and strengthen. Damn you, stop, stay away. It's pointless to struggle. Your existence ends here, Declan. Do you know who I am? I am Declan Milius, creator of Humanculi, herald of prosperity to this nation. You don't look like it. Why are you so cruel to your own creations? All the torture, all the pain, they aren't your playthings. They're people too. People, Humanculites, all the same to me, mere stepping stones in the name of science. I have witnessed with my own eyes what comes of Humanculi to break free of bondage, pain, suffering, rage. Do not mistake the Humanculi for humans. No, they far surpass any human. And you will make a fine homunculus yourself, able to live on as long as the magic flows. A new species. Declan, you weren't this way before. Why did you turn me into a homunculus? Hold your tongue, worm of the lower stratum. You stand in the presence of my intellect. Not anymore! That's enough out of you. He didn't even remember me. I doubt he remembered me either. All he ever cared for was himself. This restoration device, it looks like an enhancement module for aquatic homunculi. Most likely, if there's any chance you can be human again. This body can continue to be of use to all of you, it's worth being. Yeah, I want to continue if I were to be stronger than I am now. Lord Motley, please, Lilac. Okay. Upgrade. Not much change. It continues underwater dash. Oh, it's the weird spider that lives underwater by forming a bubble with its spider web. Pierce through waters with enhanced motley. New paths may be opened by swinging through breakable walls. Charging into enemies will cause damage and destroy their parts. Dash continues underwater to accelerate a powerful charge with the aid of motley. Charging into enemies underwater will cause damage and destroy parts. And we can now destroy underwater Grizz. He always was a good swimmer. He also kind of looks spider-like. If you look at him. Unending life is no life at all. Materials 1350. So I could go back up, however, before I do that, I want to see the room on the left. She is gone. Man literally just made an army of sex bots for himself. It's amazing. Whenever something like this happens, I always wonder where they got their fucking funding from. To be fair, in his case, he's like the House Milius owner currently, like the patriarch. So that at least makes a little bit of sense. Alright, open the gate. It said I can also use this to open other gates. Like other magic gates. Unfortunately for you, I have a gun. Declan's ring recovers 1/8 health when attacking. A ring Declan wore to protect himself. Originally an artifact that belonged to the Ancient, it was given to him by House Frost. For Declan, who feared death above all else, it was a prized treasure when he was still a human. Let me actually just fast travel here. That should be the quickest way to get to that underwater growth. Pierce. Don't take an empty preset. That is okay. Whatever. I'll switch later. Just grab that, a magic vial, great. Then I can clear that. Relics, I got a new one, didn't I? 9! 9 slots is maybe a bit steep. Enhance. What can I enhance? I can enhance you for the blast volley, which is AoE. However, for now I'm gonna take the piercing. Yeah. Down I go. Alright, that is... Tracked Magicite Dagger. Increased damage dealt by tuner arts by 15%. Dagger concealed by homunculus that had plotted to murder Declan, covered in Magicite. After the attempt on Declan failed, the homunculus was sent to the holding cells. Good question. Can I talk with... There is something... There's a hidden room. Number 47 it was. That hits like twice. Declan's Binds improves stats, primary defense. Up to 2 bracelets can be equipped at a time. An arcane instrument that emits a needy magic. Declan fastened these specialized restraints onto his test subjects to ensure their cooperation in his experiments. Well, I am glad he didn't get tuned. And instead just got deleted. And she is now also done, yeah. Just making sure that I do not have to get back here. The next step, down here. We can now finally go through that water. It doesn't actually make me faster, I don't think. Also, very neat that the dashes just chain into each other. The room is still not blue, there's just something I'm missing. The Frost Estate Ruins. Well, you're a new type of enemy. However, you have a problem. That being called being very easily parryable for massive damage, for massive counter hits. Yep. That sounds about right. That checks about out. Frost Confidential Records 1. From Purifier to Tuner. A purifier is a device that would be built by implanting an artificially made priestess into a culture tube. A tuner is a device meant to absorb the blight generated during the purification process, thereby relieving Frost sorcerers of the burden. Today, purifiers are used as tuners and are invaluable in controlling the soul present in homunculus cores, as the process is always accompanied by the threat of blight. So they are automata piloted by humans. Alright. Yeah. Having the magic there, the magic reflect is also really good for against those specifically, I feel. I deal less damage now because I'm not in water. That's kind of funny. Right, so since I already know that you can chain this into that, special alloy core. Wonderful. The squid. Just a wacky number of underwater enemies. That nearly killed me. I'm glad that breathing is overrated. Oh, you remind me of... There was an enemy I absolutely hated in Ender Lilies, and this guy reminds me of them. Fuck you, sword. The other one in Ender Lilies I think was worse, from what I've seen until now. Gun clears once again. Okay, this goes up. This looks like an entrance. I'm gonna stay in the underwater area here until I'm actually done with it. I don't think there's any more movement I can learn. There's a secret wall somewhere. Okay, unfortunately, piercing does not include shields. So while it is a piercing shot, it can be blocked by shield. Well. There was not actually any... Right. Go to the left and then down. Not gonna play all that much longer though, I don't think. Because I have to do taxes. Right. Yeah. My gun is better. Okay, stupid moss. Okay, no, what am I missing in this room? What wall do I need to touch? Like, those minerals I don't think are it. Because they do respawn. Oh, there's an item there. How did I overlook that? What? How are you standing? No. To the left. Can I actually just go up there? Maybe if I start with that. Okay, I'd need the dash for that. Which... Instead I can just go through the right exit. I think the dash is probably more useful for travel. Enhance? What can I enhance? I can enhance the Seeker. So that's a definite yes. Equipment. I have a new bracelet, don't I? Which lowers heal potency but increases health and death. I keep the heal potency though. Then here, get me the dash again. And now, upgraded Seeker. Like, this doesn't feel all that much faster than normal swimming. Like, this feels faster than normal walking. And I do love that you can just freely switch between charging on land and charging in water. Alright. To the right, go here. Try not to die to the fish people. Also, do we just have a jet engine on that? Also, mine the minerals. because we can use the materials. That's a new level. Why are you down there? So it pierces through multiple enemies, but the shield remains a shield. On the other hand, the sword just cuts through it. Hello. Hello, I'm Van, an associate of Levi. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. She really does have a new partner. Easy over and easy. Levi, you requested, give to Lilac an old record. Milius Resident Record, it's an actual record. Partial records on elite members of House Milius. It contains a record of Arcane's nuts. A curious item unearthed by Levi. Someone else may have further insight to offer. Looks like records of members of House Milius. Where exactly did you get this? Unable to recall. Only to be returned to owner. Something's wrong. A fight like this, she'd want to brag about it herself. Let's try to find the owner anyway, although I'm not sure how useful it'll be given the way things are now. Okay, another item. Bunch of materials, very nice. If I recall, Ender Lilies didn't have a shop, so all the materials were only used to upgrade. There's an item up there. Can I get to that? Oh, I can just dash, can't I? Slightly faster. I can, but it has to be from the right. Okay. These things have more range than I thought they'd have. They are also incredibly annoying. Because they're small in frame. So hitting them is a bit more difficult. Okay, so here I need actually just Declan's key. And here I definitely need Nola for the increased aerial mobility. That's a coach. What are you? Who are you? Why do you have blindfold on? A frost homunculus. Her coat looks like it's still intact. She isn't a mutant either, which means... Lady Abelia, does it have to be Lilia who turns the Grim Reaper of Milius? We must do what is necessary, Joram. Go now, make the preparations. Lady Abelia. Worry not, you will protect me if necessary, yes? I think she failed. Of course, you may rely on me. The soul transfer ritual and active tuning must be performed at the same time. I shall be counting on you, my dearest Lorna. Lady Abelia, I think it failed, yeah. Someone, Lady Abelia, she's... It's my fault, I was supposed to keep her safe. Nobody blames you, it was an honest mistake, that's all. Yoram? Abelia will return to us. Until she does, guard this place with your life. However, he's dead now as well. I'm counting on you. Those memories, Abelia, the head of the Frosts. Nola, you... So, that is indeed what transpired. What happened? Was Lilia not able to tune Nola? Lilia? No, a Frost tuner. I was raised by Lilia, but not here. It's good to meet you. Grim Reaper of Milius, have you come to finish what you started? I bear you no ill will. As a matter of fact, I have no memories to speak of. Nor me. Any resentment I still feel is toward myself. I failed Lady Abelia, and I couldn't keep my promise to protect this place either. And Lilia, driven out for no fault of her own. There is nothing left for me in this world. I wish I could cease to exist, but homunculi cannot harm themselves. We still need you, us and the other surviving attuners. She looks rather similar. Survivors, House Frost still lives. They're alive, but they're still in danger. It's Gilroy in the upper stratum. We're trying to stop him. Understand. I will help in any way I can. I wish to help the surviving attuners for Lilia's sake. Take this. Frost Lord's Mark, a piece of key that grants entry to the upper stratum. A key that was marked prior to the rivalry between Milius and Frost. It allowed its bearer's passage to the upper stratum with secrecy. What is it? It is a means to enter the upper stratum. Lady Abelia would often use it. Lady Abelia, forgive me. Autonomous ability. House Frost's longest-serving homunculus, designed to resemble a doll-like figure. She served Abelia, Lord of House Frost herself, both as a personal guard as well as in matters pertaining to her private and public affairs. Ever since she lost Abelia, she has continued to protect the Frost estate alone in her grief. Activating the ability causes Lorna to manifest and begin attacking enemies around her. Activating the ability a second time will cause it to return. Lana can move free while Lorna is active. However, wandering too far from her breaking line of sight will cause Lorna to cease attacking and return. So she just remains. She is an area denial. See you. Special alloy core, I'll take that. I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, the homunculus of House Frost look a lot better than the ones of House Milius. And the look of Nola does not fit the other House Milius homunculus. Because they look kind of grimy most of the time. Chair. Frost Confidential Records number 2. The introduction of the Silencing Light, an arcane instrument by House Milius, has led to a sharp decline in the Blighted's numbers. It has forced sorcerers, whose trade was to purify the Blighted, to become attuners instead. Lady Abelia is sure to be resentful about this turn of events, considering the Silencing Light was created by repurposing the very research we Frost painstakingly conducted into homunculi. Right. I'm gonna have a rest here, have a talk. It appears we shall be working together from this point on. Can't believe we're letting you join. The kids do damn nice. And who might you be? Regardless, be aware that I don't take kindly to impertinence. Well, I ain't the one that can't remember. To think we'd have to listen to these two again. A little bit of bitter hearing isn't so bad, if you say so. Lorna, why don't you come over here and join the party? Yes, can she walk? Or is she just chair-bound? No other boss. Decked on the phone sorcerer, who we thankfully don't see any memories of. Enhance, what can I enhance? I can enhance gun. So you're a gravity field, and this is a bullet hole, okay. Begins to shot a continuous series of bolts with her in the center. Activating the ability a second time will cause it to return. A sizzle with electricity, silencing all who dare approach. Many invasion by Milius has been thwarted by Lorna's lightning magic. And a wave pulse. Lorna manifests and begins to emit a continuous series of magic waves in front and behind. Activating the ability going gently hit unabating like ripples in water. A wave so replenish the tuner's magic. And your tuner out healing pulse. And recovers 40% of Lilac's HP. Okay. That's not that bad, I don't think. And I can upgrade, I can upgrade gun to level 5. equip relics. I got the magicite knife for the attune arts, but that's about it, I think. Right. Just gonna complete this down here. So there is something in this room still. Probably indoors somewhere. Haha. Oh, the Seeker now shoots 2 bolts. Okay. I need to... Do I actually... I don't actually need to do the parkour because I can just switch direction. A grimoire, great. There is still something here, which I will check out next time, however. For now, I hope you have a nice Saturday. I hope you have more fun things to do than I do now. Thank you for watching as well. And I will see you in time. Goodbye.